Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad QAMARUL HAFIY with HARUN BB19041. Today I will present my point implement of United Nations regulation in Malaysia for commercial vehicle. Implement of United Nations regulation in Malaysia. The government of Malaysia through the Ministry of Transport has been at the World Forum for Harmonization of Vehicle Regulation WP29 since April 4, 2006. Through this membership, the government of Malaysia has signed the agreement, namely 1958 Agreement on the Application of Uniform Technician Recipe. The 1958 agreement is an agreement that requires a certification process for each approval of the technical standard of an automotive product or system. This is implement United Nations regulation from UNECE, and this implement of United Nations regulation based on vehicles category for heavy duty truck lorry. Next, retreat pneumatic tire for commercial vehicle. Standard Malaysia has set condition for repeating pneumatic highway tire, including passenger car tire and tire for passenger vehicles such as truck, bus, lorry, trailer, and commercial vehicle used on the road. This standard does not include off-road vehicle. It includes definition of term used in the recycling industry, preliminary inspection criteria for casing in rejection, acceptance criteria for tire repair for recurring guide in process, complete tire inspection, quality control testing requirement, and assurance statement that tire comply with this standard and will provide satisfactory service under normal operating condition. For pneumatic braking for heavy vehicle show poor braking performance in emergency compared to normal vehicle. Part of the problem is due to the slow pneumatic brake drive, which limit the control bandwidth of the anti-lock brake system. In addition, heuristic control algorithm use that do not reach maximum braking force throughout the stop. By a new braking system was introduced for pneumatically brake heavy vehicle, is achieved 3 to 4 ms, which in delay in the test, which is a sequence of magnitude faster than the solenoid in the conventional anti-lock brake system. This is for me. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Muhammad AMIRUL. My ID number is VB19042. So today I would like to present about the heavy vehicle brake test for model NISSAN UD New Coaster. So let's go. First is safety brake in the UD truck. So they have auxiliary brake. It is a reliable auxiliary braking system on a new coaster to help to maintain safe speeds and delivers powerful braking without fail. So it back pressure the cylinder within the engine using exhaust pressure and pattern ingenious valve system. There is no generation of heat or extra wear and tear on equipment. They also have a hydraulic retarder to maintain the brake system for this truck. And also this truck have a brake max mode with escort. It means when not coupled with a hydraulic retarder, escort feather a brake max mode, which allows the transmission to continuously downhill for a more effective use of EEB. So they also have escort and automatic ALISON, means link with the transmission. So cutting out the need for manual gear changing means driver can keep their attention on the road. Therefore, the addition of escort and option of automatic ALISON is new coaster are both good news for operational safety. So they also have certification, ECE certification. So we will see that this new booster have a lot of feathers in a braking system to make the braking system more efficiency and safety to the driver when drive the truck. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Wan Adam AZHAR bin Wan Muhammad Isa. My ID metric will be 19043. And now I want to present about QAMARUL diesel engine. Construction. Direct injection of the fuel into the cylinders of the diesel engine. Permanently available throughout the fuel line. The engine electronic timing regulate injection pressure according to engine speed and load. The electronic control unit modifies injection pressure precisely and as needed. CRDI the processional to meet future emission guidelines. Injector assembly. Assembly to ensure the function capability of the high pressure parts in the QAMARUL system. The parts must be assembly dust and oil free. The injector assembly in the clean room are subjected to various tests as early as during assembly. Pressure pipe connection and high pressure pump are subjected to a leak test on the leak test bench at multiple stage up to 2200 bar. Preventing catastrophic engine failure. The symptom of such failure which in an injection system may include the following: low power from the engine, reduced engine RPM, increased fuel consumption, poor cycle time or low speed, smoke, lower gear selection, noise, poor starting, poor idle. Commercial vehicle starter system. The AMIRUL is held by a spring so that it is offset to the fuel pulleys. When the fuel is energized, the AMIRUL is pulled to the left and the pinion is slid into arrangement with the ring gear. The main winding as usual is of stick section and low resistance winding and is connected in series to the AMIRUL. The auxiliary winding is wound the thinner wire so that it has a relative high resistance and is also connected in series with the AMIRUL by a parallel with the main winding. The HOD winding is also a high resistance winding but is connected in parallel with the AMIRUL as well as with the other two windings. Okay, now that's all for me about the present QAMARUL diesel engine.
Hi, my name is Muhammad ASLAM bin ADANAN and my ID number is BVA2114. Today I want to present about piston and cylinder head repair. So this is a piston balancing for the Nissan diesel UD Neo Quester. For the piston assembly is piston pin, detaining ring set with cylinder liner, intake and exhaust valve, main bearing set, camshaft bearing set, and connecting rod. For the piston ring installation, there are two distinct types of ring. One is called a compression ring and the other an oil control ring. First, clean the piston thoroughly and remove all carbon deposit from the ring, groove and oil drain hole. Make sure the groove sides are not damaged so that leak will be prevented. Check the piston ring groove if a clearance of 0.2 mm or more is measuring between a new parallel side ring and the associated groove wall. It means that the piston is high worn and must be replaced. Check the cylinder wall. If the cylinder wall exceeds 0.10 mm for the spark ignition engine and 0.15 mm for diesel engine, the cylinder also must be changed. Carbon deposit must be removed from the top area of the cylinder ball. Install the ring starting with the bottom ring using a suitable piston ring expander. Do not overexpand the ring for they can be deformed plastically and will no longer form the perfect seal. Top stem ring must be in such a way that top stem or any marking face the piston from with coil spring loaded oil controlling the spring grip must be staggered 180 degrees. After the ring are assembled, twist them so that the ring gaps are staggered around the piston circumference 120 degrees apart in case of three ring. Before assembly, the piston with ring lubricate the bearing surface with clean engine oil to prevent damage caused by dry running. Press the piston ring into the groove using a ring compressor and carefully slide the piston into the cylinder ball. Clean lines during installation is extremely important to guarantee trouble-free operation of the engine. Make sure that air, oil, and fuel are effective filtered or clean. So cylinder head resurfacing and installation. For the disassembly, remove the rocker shaft assembly, remove camshaft, remove valves component with tool, and remove valve oil seal. For inspection, cylinder head distortion, clean the surface of cylinder head, use a reliable straight edge and feeler gauge to check the flatness of cylinder head surface. For the camshaft runout, measure camshaft runout at the center journal. If it exceeds the limit, replace camshaft. Camshaft cam height. Measure cam height. If wear is beyond the limit, replace camshaft. Valve width clearance. Measure valve deflection as shown in each illustration if it exceeds the limit. Check the valve to valve width clearance like measuring valve stem diameter and valve width inner diameter and check that clearance is within specification. Valve width replacement. To remove valve width, head cylinder head to 150 to 160 degrees Celsius. Drive our valve width using a hammer and suitable tools. Rim cylinder head valve width hole. Heat cylinder head to 150 to 160 Celsius and press service valve width onto cylinder head. Rim valve width. Inspection valve spring. For the intake valve, for the outer less than 2.5 mm, for the inner less than 2.3 mm, for the exhaust valve less than 2.3 mm and the inner less than 2.1 mm. For the rocker arm, check rocker shaft for scratch, seizure and wool. Check outer diameter of rocker shaft. Check inner diameter of rocker arm. This is a assembly. Install the valve component parts. Install camshaft placing knock pin. Install camshaft bracket. Install rocker shaft with rocker arm. Install retainer with cut of the facing direction. Tighten bolt as shown. This engine rebar and polish. Engine rebar. Engines are subject to wear and stress from day-to-day driving, overheating, and overloading. Contaminants that enter the engine through the air intake or through the engine oil system cause wearing of the cylinder on the piston surface and cylinder will increase engine efficiency decrease to the point that the cylinder must be bored and the piston replaced to return the engine to peak operation efficiently. Reboring an engine is necessary when the cylinder wall is damaged more than honing and can dissolve, unround or oval, flat spot in the cylinder wall, out of specification in diameter. Before an engine bore is possible, we will check We will check to ensure a set oversized pistons are available for the engine, and if no, we may have to complete a rerunning process as well. Step 1 for the polish the inside for the runner. Use the flapper from the potting and polish kit to polish the inside of the runner. Step 2, use the medium grade cross buffer. Use a fine grade cross buffer. For the step 4, complete for the remaining runner. And the step 5, polish the exhaust runner. Polish its exhaust runner using the exact sum with lines and buffer sequence provided in above step. For the step 6, polish the outlet of the runner. Step 7, apply the same buffer sequence. For the step 8, focus on the bottom portion of the cylinder head. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Okay, my name is Muhammad Izzuan bin JEKAN. My matric number is BB19038. Okay, I am from group 6. Okay, today I will present about commercial vehicle transmission system. Okay, commercial vehicle transmission easy, safe to control. Transmission start with a first model, the Escort gearbox admit to supply the driving of tow vehicle away from the lot. The driver plot completed focus the emphasis at taking advantage of the land. The most obvious advantage not recognized on a daily basis. Way likely the riding enjoyment which away with meet with a full control in every road session during a heavy rush hour traffic or on a twisty mountain road which made the drive fast. Okay, hydraulic transmission. There also are hydraulic transmissions if one or more hydraulic engine are joined to the hydraulic pump and directed by manufacturing two or one pump and motor variable displacement stability is achieved as a function of the constantly variable transmit the detail. Okay, diesel electric transmission. A transmission system for automobile powered by diesel engine for road, rail, and marine transport is a diesel electric transmission or diesel electric powertrain. Electric transmitting on the diesel based on the electric transmission petrol and is the very similar method for petrol car that are used. Okay, thank you. That's all from me.